It keeps me awake thinking about it. And so in the morning I give Lisa a ring. On her mobile this time. I keep the number on the telephone stand. Well, no one can remember these long numbers, can they? "Whatever is it, Dad?" she says as soon as she answers. "It's your dad, Lisa." "I know it is, Dad. It comes up on the phone when you ring. Why are you ringing so early? Is there something wrong?" No. Is it early?" "It's 7:45, Dad." "Oh, I'm sorry, love. I didn't think I'd been up since 6. Oh, never mind. What was it you wanted?" "Oh, it's nothing really. I just got a bit worried about last night. My memory's playing tricks on me, and I just got to thinking." "Thinking about what?" "Well, my granddad, really. You know, with his dementia and everything." "Oh, Dad, what are you worrying about that for? You've not got dementia." "Well, I just wanted to, talk about it with you. I don't want there to be any secrets, any surprises." "Oh, Dad. Look, if that's all it is, can we talk about it later? We've got Jean coming round for Sunday lunch, and you know what she's like. I need to get the hoover out." "Oh, right. OK, well, we'll talk about it later. I'm sorry to bother you, Lise." "It's not a bother, Dad. It's just not a great time for a proper chat at the moment. Maybe I can pop over in the week and we can have a proper chat then. You can give me a slice of that Battenberg if there's any left. Dan was so impressed. He showed me the picture. Amazing. You should go on Bake Off." "Oh, I don't think so, love. Anyway, I'll let you get on." "OK, Dad. Try not to worry. Love you." "I won't. Love you too." But she'd gone. I am a bit of a worrier, aren't I, Jill? Always have been. And your memory's not something you can check, really, is it? I mean, you can't say to yourself, "Do I remember such and such?" Because, of course, you can remember that, or else you wouldn't ask. It's the things you don't remember that give you the clues. But you don't know you don't remember them until it's too late. Anyway, she rings me later in the evening after the results show and says she'll pop over on Tuesday afternoon so we can have a proper catch-up. Oh, she's a good girl. I can't sleep again, though, Sunday night. So I just sit up in bed till 3 trying to do the quick crossword. I don't know why they call it that. Quick. It's not quick at all. I get a couple of hours shut-eye, I suppose, but then I get up at 6 and make myself a cup of tea, and I'm just getting back into bed when I hear a car starting up outside. Early start for someone. Monday morning, I'm thinking. Can't resist a quick look out through the curtains, and it's that Chevy pulling away and off down the street. Can't say I'm sorry to see it go. It's been giving me an odd feeling, having it parked out the front there. So, on Monday afternoon, the Archers has just finished when there's a knock at the back door. And I knew it wouldn't be Lisa because she'd said Tuesday, so I remembered that much. It's Glynis, of course, holding the cake stand. It's starting to rain a little and she's bobbing about in a hurry to get out of it. I see she hasn't got any makeup on. No lipstick or anything. She looks a bit tired. "Let me in, Alec," she's saying through the glass. "Oh, I'm coming. I open the door and she nearly pushes me over to get in. "Steady, Glynis." "Here," she says. "I brought you this back." She holds it out and I take it from her, and I can tell already she's not her usual self. She's sounding a bit short with me. "Is everything all right, Glynis?" I say. "You seem a bit..." "A bit what?" she says. "Oh, nothing, just, not your usual self, that's all. Do you want a cup of tea?" "No, thank you, Alec, I can't stop." "Oh, OK, well, thank you for bringing the cake stand." Suddenly she bursts into tears. Loud howling tears. like when a kiddie has fallen over on the gravel. Oh, Glynis, whatever's the matter? She can't speak. She can't even look at me. She makes to go to the door, but I'm in her way. She tries to push past me, but I hold on to her arms to stop her, and she kind of collapses into me, like she can barely stand up anymore. I cuddle her in tight as best I can, and she pushes her face into my chest and cries and cries. It's so upsetting. I can feel a lump in my own throat. Oh, come on, I say. Come through to the front room. I'll make us a cup of tea. Take a deep breath. Slowly she lets me waddle her through to the front room, and I help her onto the couch. She's still crying and crying. You just sit there a moment. Here. I reach under the coffee table and feel about for the box of tissues that I keep there with the album. I pull it out and tug one up. Have a tissue, Glynis. She pulls it out of the box and blows her nose, but then immediately wails out loud again and pulls out two more. I perch down on the edge of the couch beside her and put my arm around her, and she leans her head onto my shoulder. But I can't think what to say. We sit like that for quite a while, Glynis crying a little heart out onto my shirt. But it gets a bit uncomfortable. I can feel a cramp starting in my leg. I'll put the kettle on, shall I? No, she sobs. Oh, nice cup of tea, you'll feel better. I don't want one, she manages to say. Oh, OK, I say. Well, perhaps I'll put it on anyway. I'd like one, and you might change your mind in a bit. I ease myself out of the cuddle and scurry through to the kitchen. Tap on, fill the kettle. I'm thinking I'd rather have something stronger, really, but I've not got anything in. I flick the switch on the kettle anyway. I take a deep breath or two, just to steady my nerves, and then go back to the Weeping Mermaid. Poor old Glynis. I can guess what this is about. I've put two and two together, of course. The big Chevy outside. I'm pretty sure that were Larry's, and no surprise, he's gone again. Sloping off in the early hours. Did he even wake her up to say goodbye? I don't expect so. She's still sobbing, but she's a little calmer with it. Is it Larry that's upset you, Glynis? I say. But that just sets her off again. I sit back down next to her and put my arms around her. I can feel her swaying a little as she cries, just rocking backwards and forwards, so I go with it. Reminds me of rocking Lisa when she was a baby, back and forth. It would calm her right down. She wouldn't let me sit down, though. No, I'd have to keep standing up and walking round the room until she dropped off. Nearly 35 years ago now. I don't know. Feels like yesterday, it really does. We sit there for quite a while. I'm in a better position now, thank goodness. At last she stops crying. Just the occasional hiccup. And she sits herself up a little bit. I'll make that tea, I say. I'll not give her a choice. I'll just go and make her one. Thank you, she says quietly. So I go back through to the kitchen. I'm thinking, I know. I'll give her Jill's mug. She liked it so much, it might cheer her up a bit. Jill wouldn't mind. Would you, Jill? Jill. So I flick the kettle on again to reboil and open up the kettle cupboard to fetch it down. But it's not there. What? I know I put it in there. Put it on the top shelf with the other mugs we don't use so much. I specially put it up there to keep it safe. I know I did. But it's not there. I fetch the step stool and climb up to have a better look. Move all the mugs about in case I pushed it into the back by mistake. No, definitely not. So weird. Where can it have gone?